KKK just like the ISIS. Flow so smooth she couldn't believe it wasn't butter. It's my daddy's daddy fault that I'm a cold motherfucker. Girl probably left you because you was a buster. Been around the block like a leaf, I wouldn't touch her. King died, things will never be the same. God help me stay focused, gotta put him for the gang.
Side, baby. Straight up out that east side, baby. Straight up out that east side, baby. Straight up out that east. I'm straight up out that east side, baby. Girl, forgive me if I act this way, but just like.
What's up, Gabe? So we're here to talk about PlayaSlap and get some of the behind the scenes details on what created it for you. So to start off, what exactly?
It's gonna be pretty funny. How PlayaSlap was created was a house party, but before the stages before the house party, it was literally a car ride after getting some food from Jalisco's in San Jose. Yes, it's a landmark in San Jose. It was my cousin. She was having a birthday party, and she asked me. She was like, "Hey, can you?" Because I was so used to making playlists for my aunts, for my mom, when I was in middle school making CDs and selling, CD, having the aux cord and going on LimeWire, and downloading all those illegal files and stuff.
The Fed's still looking after you.
Yeah, probably. But it was created from that moment on the ride from Jalisco's to the house. And my cousin was like, maybe you should get a turntable. And I was like, turntable? I don't know what a turntable is. Because before even PlayaSlap was created, it was created because I DJ'd. And she was like, we should go get a turntable, check out, see how much they are. If they're not too expensive, why not? And literally went down to Guitar Center.
Just immediately pulled up.
Yeah, just went to Guitar Center, got a turntable, worked on it, practiced it day in, day out for a couple weeks. Then my first show was at a house party, and the whole time I grew up listening to rap music, and I listened to all kinds of music, but my favorite genre was hyphy music. You know what I mean? And yeah, and that's coming from the Bay, and my family member Eric actually is the one that showed me Mac Dre, Keek the Sneak, and all the big time household Bay Area names, and I transitioned that into my music. And PlayaSlap was created because when I was at the DJ booth, then somebody come in and be like, oh, let me get a request, let me get this,
Mac Dre.
Yeah, they would come to get requested, but they'd be like, hey, PlayaSlap, hey, that song slapped. And that was the beginning stages of it. And that was 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 years ago.
So would you say hyphy music sort of inspired you to become a DJ? Is that part of it?
I wouldn't necessarily say hyphy music in general. I'd say music in general.
Just giving people that feeling.
Yeah, I mean that feeling of a good song is why I DJ. I love to see everybody having a good time. You know what I mean? But so that's pretty much that's how PlayaSlap was created, on a car ride from Jalisco's,
nice.
Going home to
very
the east side.
organically.
Yes.
So going in from DJing, how did that transition into wanting to create your own clothing brand?
So right after high school, I had my own clothing brand. It was called Never Fake Original Clothing. I had about 60 or 80 shirts printed, 3 colors. It was navy, black, and maroon. And it actually said it was the Crenshaw C. Nipsey,
Crispy.
Yeah, and it said classy, and then inside the little, Crenshaw C, it said Never Fake. And And then things sold within 24 hours, all of them. But I just never, I never re-upped. I never, followed up with everybody. And just the clothing wise, I think it was the people that I was around. One of my good friends, and my brother, Miklo, he would like pretty much take me to places. I'd ride with him and we'd go see a Breezy Excursion, San Jose, up and coming brands at the time, like Adapt, Booger Kids, and stuff like that. And he had his called Pesos before it got stolen, and just seeing all these people and how they were networking, and I have friends that do music too, and how they were networking to get into bigger stages and have a bigger platform for themselves. So I kind of just absorbed a lot of things while on the ride, and I got to the point where it was either it's either you're gonna do it or you're not. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Yeah.
So as far as the future of your clothing line, what do you envision?
Stores.
like nationwide, like worldwide?
Worldwide. I mean, whoever it catches the eye, is if they feel like that, it's something that they want to rock, it's a lot, it takes a lot, because I mean, we're from, the Bay, where a lot of people, like to be different. As like Mac Dre says, in the Bay we dance a little different. You know what I mean?
So what exactly can we expect from the PlayaSlap clothing in the future?
Well, I mean, by the time this is out, the website's gonna be up, and everything's gonna be up for purchase. Expect the unexpected, pretty much. Like, there's nothing that everyone thinks is gonna be just PlayaSlap logo, just the PlayaSlap regular logo on a t-shirt slapped on a sweater. Well, I mean, it might, there's gonna be that. Very
but, big. I like it.
Yeah, but I mean, there's gonna be a lot of graphics that touches a lot of bases of how I was raised, and just music, and me growing up, I played sports, so and music, in reality, it goes hand in hand with sports and movies. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of athletes that try to do music, and there's a lot of athletes that try to do movies, and vice versa. What's to expect is there's going to be a lot of things. It's going to be a variety.
You heard it here.
A lot of big things. So yeah, that's what's to be expected. I mean, I got these PlayaSlap, socks going. So that's one of the big things that's happening. Yeah, fashionable.
Nice. Excited to see it. So we've been talking this whole time about PlayaSlap, but what exactly does PlayaSlap mean?
PlayaSlap means the original word or name of PlayaSlap is play a slap. Slap in the Bay Area. If you look it up on like Urban Dictionary or whatever, on Google, whatever, if you look up slap, what slap means, it's a song. And it's a song that necessarily doesn't have to be rap, necessarily doesn't have to be R&B, doesn't have to be, doesn't have to be a specific genre.
It just has to hit.
It has to, it's that feeling. It's a feeling. And that's what PlayaSlap, that's what I try to incorporate and embroider into people. You know what I mean? When I was DJing and people said, "Oh, hey, you should play a slap. Hey, that slaps." That's and every time somebody said that, they had a smile on their face. You know what I mean? And it really meant like something wild, because off of the first show that we did downtown at Back Bar, I don't even think there was a headliner on that show. I think we was just doing a bunch of underground shows. But on the ride there, I remember being in the passenger seat and looking over, and there was a car, and somebody was sitting there, and he was by himself, just chilling in the car, waiting at the light. And they turned around and you know the person that was right next to me sat and you know waved at him. And I was like, you know him? Nah. Like, what you doing that for? What's that for? It's like, you looking weird right now. You're looking all sketch. Probably freaked that guy out. And he was like, nah. The reason why I do that pretty often. And I was like, why? He's like, because there's some people in this world that feel like they're not being noticed. And when you wave at them, they feel that they're noticed and they're seen. And I transitioned that into music and seeing people, you know, stand on these walls and drink their drink, but you know, not having a good time. Like I've seen that, and the whole time, like I make it like
I need to get them off these damn walls.
I need to get them off the wall. I need them going, and that was always my goal. So I play a slap is to get you moving, to get you going, to get you smiling. You know, whether you with your homies, whether you with your girl, like
AKA play Mac Dre in the club.
Right, you know what I mean? Like if you play Mac Dre in the club, man, you know anybody that's anybody from the Bay, I mean, they know Mac Dre. You play Too Short, you know, E40.
Oh,
you know,
shit is legend.
yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I tried. That's what I was trying to get at when I was DJing. And so I transitioned that into play a slap. So when I play a slap, my objective is to get you going, to get you, memorizing about those memories, those happy memories. That's what music is really about.
To get you off the wall.
You know, everybody has their playlist too.
You're bored ass.
You know, you know, everybody has those moments where you have a playlist if you sad. You know what I mean? If you have a playlist, oh, I need to get pumped up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna listen to Drake. You know, you want to get in your feelings. You know, listen to Drake real quick. Everybody has those moments. You know, everybody has those music. Everybody has those memories. And what Play a Slap is a feeling. It's not. It doesn't mean anything. It's a feeling.
Yeah.
So to play a slap is a feeling. So whatever you're feeling at that very, very moment in the car when you got that ox and ready to go to where your destination, it's whatever you're feeling is what you're gonna play. And Play a Slap is a feeling. It's not. I can't put into words. So whatever you feel, whatever you feeling at that moment, to get you moving and take that step forward, that's a slap.
Love it. Chef's kiss.
And that's what I based this clothing line around. It's Play a Slap.
Very genuine. Well, I think that's all the questions now that I know a little bit more about what it's all about, and I see the vision. I fuck with it. Is there anything else that you want to say to anybody who, I don't know, maybe curious about it? Any people that you may want to see potentially wear your clothing in the future?
Clothing wise, who I want to see wearing my clothing is everybody. Just I can't even imagine walking to just a Target and seeing somebody.
Seeing auntie.
Right? No, just not even that. Just because we have family's family, but just to see somebody else rock your attire that you've created, that you've worked so hard, throughout these years to establish a name. I don't have a big platform, but I try to make the most of it, and people know Play a Slap from doing toy drives and giving back to the community, and everybody knows what that it's with me. Everybody knows that. But to see people wear it and to see people just excited to get it and excited to purchase it, it's a different type of feeling. It's a feeling that I can't put into words. I've tried so many times to try to put into words, but it's just a feeling it's pretty awesome. It's a good feeling. And as far as people wanting to purchase it, man, if whoever's seeing this, man, go on to the Instagram page, Play a Slap. Check out the Twitter, Play a Slap, YouTube. The website's gonna be up, man. Cop something, this Christmas, you guys gonna be able to, cop that Play a Slap gift, you know what I mean?
A hyphy Christmas.
A hyphy Christmas, you know what I mean? And you're gonna be able to have that Black Friday Play a Slap sale too. So there's a lot of big things We're gonna have the pop-up shop coming up soon, and just there's a lot of big things in the movement. A lot of behind-the-scenes things that a lot of people don't realize, and not a lot of people see. You know, because a lot of people think that I'm just, you know, I kind of came up with PlayaSlap and I'm letting it fade. But in reality, I was just making a foundation.
Beautiful. I love it. Thanks for your time.
No, thank you.